7 reasons why you should never ever plan to be a housewife. Disclaimer waits. Yes, when I am talking about housewife, I am talking about two different people. There are people who are permanent housewife and people who are temporary housewife. What did I mean by that? There are people that the condition they are now, for example, new moms, they have children of 2 years, 4 years, 6 years. That after these children grow up, they plan to do something with their lives. But there are some ladies that are not new moms, they just stay at home. If you find yourself to be a housewife, please watch to the end and I will blow your mind what to do in order to enjoy your situation. But before we continue, I want to make this clear with you. In as much as I don't promote someone to be a housewife, be intentional not to get a job. Involve yourself in a business that will take your time away from your family. Because the truth is this, your family need you more than anything. Your children, your husband need you more than anything. So don't get a job or involve yourself in any business that will take the time, the quality time, the good time you will have with your family. Before we continue, I want to ask you, don't forget to subscribe. Like this video, support your sister so that I will be happy to bring more valuable videos for you. Number one, if you are a housewife, may I tell you that you will be outdated with the current affairs. There is so much benefit in exposure. Yes, because you don't go out to see what is happening in the world, because you don't go out to know what is happening in the world, may I tell you that you will be outdated. Yes, the moment you go out often and often, it helps you to know so many things, to learn so many things, and to think the way the world is thinking. But because you don't go out, you always stay at home, you think only better things within your environment. So never you ever plan to be a housewife. Number two, being a housewife makes you to feel depressed, discouraged. Yes, that wise word that said that an idle man is devil's workshop. May I tell you, it is true. The moment you are a housewife, may I tell you that you will be discouraged, you will be depressed. I remember during the time of COVID, I was in maternity leave, but because COVID lasted, I felt so depressed because I was not going out. Every time I stay at home with my child, with my husband, I feel disappointed with myself. Even though I am surrounded with my loved one, my child is there, my husband is there, but I am still depressed. There is nothing so beautiful that every day you birth yourself and you go out. It doesn't matter how much you are making. What matters is for you to get a fresh air, to get a good life, and to associate with so many things and associate with so many friends. Number three, being a housewife will make you 1,000,000% dependent to your husband. You depend on him on money. You depend on him on decision making. You depend on him on everything. My dear, it is very important that you don't depend on your husband 1,000,000%. Because no one guarantees tomorrow, and I am not praying for bad thing. But the truth is that there are certain things we can't control. Imagine you are depending on this man for money on everything. He will be the one that will buy salt in the house, buy sugar, buy everything. What happens if he is not there? So never you ever buy the idea to be a housewife. But just as I said, if you eventually fall into this situation, watch to the end. I will share with you a powerful way on how you can navigate and enjoy your situation. Another thing happens when you become a housewife is you will lose respect from your in-laws. In as much as you are not working, may I tell you that the in-laws will look down on you. They will feel like you are a parasite to their child, to their brother, to their son. Because no matter what you think you are doing at home, in as much as they heard that you are not working, they feel like you are there just to consume. But the moment they know that you are a woman that stands on your own, that goes in and out to fight for your own future, my dear, they will add that respect to you. So never you ever try to be a housewife. Before we move forward, my YouTube friends, I want to ask you, have you loved your sister by liking this video? Subscribe. Put in the comment your takeaway and share to friends that will benefit from our videos. Another thing that you will experience of being a housewife is you will be so isolated. You will not have time to connect with friends. You will miss so many opportunities. Because the truth is this, in as much as people want to connect with you, they will not connect until you open your door. So it's very important, if you don't want to miss opportunities in life, be it financial opportunities, relationship opportunities, that you don't lock yourself in the house as a housewife. It is very important to go out there to mingle with friends. Another thing that will happen if you eventually find yourself become a housewife is some of this leads to abusive in marriage. Yes. May I tell you that I have a friend that her husband abused her. When I mean abused her because she is a housewife. Often and often when my friend wants to ask money, maybe for her hair, for her makeup, for anything, the husband will say, you are here just to consume. Every time give me this, every time give me that, every time give me that, every time give me. Can't you go out and get something to do for yourself? Will I die from you? Will I do this? Will I do this? If you cannot do it, you live. Like a lot of abuse. My dear, no matter what, do your best not to buy the idea of being a housewife. Just as I said, if you are a housewife that your children is 2 years to 6 years, my dear, this is a best time you need to spend with your children. Don't go anywhere. Stay with them. They are the treasures you have. Stay with them. They need you. But the moment they start going to school, please do your best to fix yourself somewhere. Just as I promised you that at the end of this video, I will share to you what to do if you eventually find yourself in this situation. If you eventually find yourself as a housewife, number one, do your best to learn skills even as you stay at home. The world is too flat as a reason of internet. In as much as you have Wi-Fi at your house, you have electricity in your home, may I tell you that it's a time for you to update your skills. It's a time for you to monetize your skills. It's a time for you to learn so many things. Don't see it as a bondage or a prison, or because I am housewife, I stay at home, I can't learn any other thing, I can't do any other thing. You don't need to travel miles for you to learn something. Stay at your home, have a concrete timetable that will guide your life, learn some certain things that will help you in future. Number two, it's a time for you to read as many books as you want. Yes, I tell you that one of the best gifts you can give to yourself is the gift of reading. The more you read a lot of books, the more you will know more. Because I have found something in reading. As an author, I noticed that every author compressed his or her idea in a book and gave it to you to read within 1 month and 2 months, depending on how fast you are in reading. When I wrote my book, Prayer Works, it took me so many years of experience. But this book is like 250 pages. I compressed it, and someone who is fast reader will read it within few weeks. Reading books will help you not to be outdated. The last but not the least, what you need to do if you find yourself as a stay-home mom or housewife, it is time for you to get connected with God. Ooh, I can't preach it enough. I can't preach it enough. It is time for you to have a deeper relationship with God. Because most people that go out there, most people that work, may I tell you that some of them struggle to get connected with God, because they go out 7 o'clock, they come back 9 o'clock, they come back 5 o'clock, they are tired, like they don't have much time to get connected with God. But you, as someone who is housewife, it is time for you to read the word of God. It is time for you to pray. It is time for you to get in a deeper relationship with God. So don't just see this situation as a time to eat, sleep, watch Netflix, drink, do all these things. No, it is a time that you need to maximize very well. Thank you so much, my YouTube friends. I hope this bless you. So please don't forget to support your big sister by like, share in the comments, and take away. And I will see you in another episode. God bless you. God bless you. Shalom.